day, everyone. So today, I'm going to discuss the ship's organizational structure. But do you know, the ship's organizational structure is divided to the following categories: the deck department, engine department, and the steward department. Later on, we will discuss the different rank and boards in terms of the three departments with my fellow groupmates. Before anything else, I'll give you some overview. What is it? The three departments. Seafarers under the deck department of the ship are vested with responsibility of managing ship navigation, along with handling cargo operation and berthing instruments present on the deck of the ship. Similarly, seafarers working in the ship engine room falls under the engine department. This mainly includes marine engineers and ratings responsible for operations and maintenance of ship's machinery. The engine room houses the part of the ships that the fuels propels the vessels all together, and needless to say, a specific set of skill is essential to the engine room personnel as well. Lastly, the third department or steward department is responsible for the preparation of meals and general housekeeping for crew and passengers. A sea captain, also called a captain, master, or ship master, is the ultimate command of the vessel. All the crew members on board are under his or her command. He or she is responsible for the safe and efficient operation of the ship, including its seaworthiness, safety and security, cargo operations, navigation, crew management, and legal compliance. And for the person and cargo on board, additionally, he or she is responsible for every aspect of the voyage of the vessel. Chief Officer. What are the duties and responsibility of being a chief officer? He or she is responsible for performing vessel navigation watch duties. He or she is in charge of maintenance of cargo gears and cargo carried on board ship. Is responsible for the entire cargo operation in ports, which includes loading and unloading, cargo planning. Second officer or second mate. What are the duties and responsibility of being a second officer? He or she is responsible for the navigational operations, reports, equipment, supplies, maintenance, and resources of the ship, and also he or she responsibility lives in the safe and efficient voyage of the ship. All route planning, chart, and publication corrections, bridge equipment upkeep and maintenance are the responsibility of the second mate or the second officer. Additionally, he or she has special responsibility to keep the ship, the people on board, and the environmental safe. Third officer is the first stepping stone as a licensed officer. He or she's responsibility of a third mate is to stand bridge watches and pilot the vessels, and from harbors or job sites using all the navigational means.
Deck cadet is the one who handles the ship's legal and commercial businesses. Bosun. Bosun is the officer in charge of equipment and the crew. Able seaman. Able seaman is the officer who performs general maintenance, repair, sanitation, and upkeep of material and equipment. Ordinary seaman. Ordinary seaman is an unlicensed entry-level member of the deck department.
Good day, cadets. I'm here to explain what is engine department all about. The engine department operates, maintains, and repairs engines, boilers, pumps, generators, and other machinery and system crucial to a vessel operation. Personnel working in this department are divided into two categories: the licensed and unlicensed personnel. Chief Engineer. As Chief Engineer, I am the department head of engine department, and most senior engineers are responsible for the operation and maintenance of all engineering equipment such as the maintenance engine, auxiliary machineries, and all works pertaining to engine department. I supervise works of engineers officers and ratings and ensure their safety. And I perform day work, engine watchkeeping, duty while at work, and during navigation. Second engineer. As the second engineer or first assistant engineer, I am responsible for supervising the daily maintenance and operation of the engine department. I report directly to the chief engineer and assist him in the maintenance of main engine and auxiliary machineries. I am in charge primarily in the operation, control and maintain of the ship's boiler, system and bunkering. Third engineer. As the third engineer or second assistant engineer, I am responsible for fuel and condensate system of the vessel. I also report directly to the chief engineer and assist him in the maintenance of main engine and machineries. I am also in charge primarily in the operation, control, and maintain of the ship's refrigeration system. Fourth engineer. As the fourth engineer or third assistant engineer, I am responsible for water system, sewage processing and treatment, and general maintenance. I also report directly to the chief engineer and assist him in maintenance of the main engine auxiliary machineries. I'm in charge of primary operation, control and maintenance of ship's refrigeration and electrical system.
ETO or Electrotechnical Officer. An electrotechnical officer handles several responsibilities on vessel related to electrical systems. Like most jobs at sea, as a ship officer handling electronics in a vessel, you are most likely to work under a chief engineer who supervises everything on ship. ETO is responsible for maintenance and boarding of electrical equipment on board, working of electrical parts like engine rooms, radio communications, electronic navigation, need like echo sounders, flare compass, radio packs, autopilot, radio systems, broadcast and internal error system, telephone, talkback system, and satellite communication. Look into basic electric needs like refrigeration, bridge system, and control books. Maintenance of emergency systems including emergency switches, fire alarm. Engine cadet. An apprentice engineer who participates in job assigned by the chief engineer and second engineer while ensuring compliance to the training record book. As an engine cadet, you will spend your days on board ship tracing out of some of the different systems on board, as well as getting hands-on experience learning how to strip an engine and inspect components. The maintenance of all the system on board is what being an engineer is all about. Oiler mainly acts as a part of an engineering watch while underway and or duty for the day while in port. Maintains the normal condition of the main propulsion and all auxiliary systems by keeping them under surveillance and taking readings to record any abnormalities. Some duties of an oiler are lubrication, equipment cleaning, equipment operation, filter replacement, regular gauge checks, equipment repair, maintenance of record logs, maintenance of lubricating and cooling oil supply. Motorman, also known as a qualified member of engineering department, is the senior-most grade in the engine room of the ship. The motorman performs a variety of tasks connected with the maintenance and repair of engine room, fire room, machine shop, ice machine room, and steering engine room equipment. The motorman inspects equipment such as pumps, turbines, and steering plants and condensers and prepares record of condition. The motorman lubricates and maintains machinery and equipment such as generator, steering systems, light bulbs, and sewage disposal systems, and also cleans and restores tools and equipment.
Next, the wiper. A wiper on ship is mainly responsible for maintenance of the vessel. Their duties is cleaning of the engine room, maintenance of working area, and also the general maintenance of engine department. What is steward department? The steward department or the catering department is the responsible for the preparing and refreshment of the food on the board vessel. Generally, in the merchant vessel, the ship's steward or the ship's cook heads the steward department. So, steward department includes the chef cook, the messman. The chef cook's principal role is to ensure the preparation and serving the meals that are both delicious and nutritious. His duties also preparing or cooking and also serving meals on the board vessel. Next, the messman. The messman duties also assist the preparation on cooking and serving meals. Part of their jobs is also to clean the dishes, equipment, included cleaning and maintaining officers' quarters and steward department areas.